scuba vision. If you want to put your hands up like a scuba, and you can see how much that somebody in the middle to early to middle stages can see. Take your hands down so you can get a feel of how much they're missing, right? Okay, and then as it progresses again, it goes to binocular vision. So you want to put your hands like a binocular, and that's a huge difference, isn't it? So where can you see?
Only in front.
Basically right in front of you, not to the sides at all. And so at the very, very late stages, they go even down even to monocular vision, which is one finger. So if somebody's trying to talk to them, and they're also trying to get them to eat, they have to go from here to the table to do their skill, but they have to look out here to do their communication, social, okay? So it's really hard when people, let's just use a nursing home for example, are trying to get somebody to eat real quick because they got to get dressed and they got to do this and they got to do that. Their brain isn't functioning like that. So. Okay, so with that, me as a trainer, what I'd like to do is just bring you a little awareness, a few little skills that you might be able to use, and some knowledge of dementia. And your generation is going to be perfect to learn this, because you are going to be the ones that learn this and can work with it and carry it through. So I'm privileged to be here. So what we're going to do, these are some ways that we can build some skill. I'm sharing some knowledge with you and making you aware maybe of some things that are happening with dementia, but we're going to work on the skill. This is the fun part today. And what it's called is a positive physical approach. And the approach is so important when you're coming to a person with dementia. A lot of caregivers or nursing home people will come right up to them and say, "Hi, how you doing today?" and get right in their face. And that's like a threat to them. It's like a confrontation. So, you know, they might behave what we think is bad behavior. It's not behavior, they're just trying to protect themselves. So I'm going to teach you how to do a positive physical approach. So is there someone that would like to work with me? We'll all be doing it together. Thank you. Come on up here if you don't mind. Okay, I'm going to let you be the person with dementia, and I'm coming into your room to, let's see, we're going to go down for lunch, okay? All right, so I'm going to show you what we want to do, and then I'll tell you some of the reasons why. So, okay, I'm going to knock on the door, and she might not be able to talk to me. She might say, "Come in." But what I want to do is get an eye contact with her so that she knows that I'm here. Okay, I'm going to step into her field of vision, but I'm going to be in her not in her private space. I'm going to be in her public space, which is about, you know, we have a public, a private, and an intimate. So public is, you know, about 6 feet out. If I start getting closer to you, I'm getting into your private space. And when I get real close to you, I'm in your intimate space, right? So I want to stay in her public space, which is about 6 feet out. And I'm going to, she might not be able to hear me, but I'm going to say, "Hi." I'm going to raise my hand like this because I want her either to see a name tag that I have on or just make contact with my hand and my face. My hand's going to be up here by my face, real close, so that she can make contact with me, okay? You're doing great. Okay, so after that, I'm going to offer her my hand. And the reason we do that, what does handshake usually mean?
Being a friend?
Yeah. You're accepted. I want you to come on forward. Yep. So you're safe. I'm safe. I want you to come forward. So if she accepts that, we wait right here until they do. So if she accepts that, she'll put her hand out for me. If you want to go ahead, and I'll pretend like you want me here. Okay, and now she's sitting, so we're going to get eye level. We're going to move off to the side, because if I come in right in front of her, she's going to think that I'm holding her in here and that she has no escape from this room that she's in. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna hold her hand. I'm gonna change it to what's called a hand under hand position technique. And I'll tell you more about that later. And I'm gonna get off to her side. And I wanna get down to her level. So if she's standing, I would remain standing. But I just wanna make sure that she's connecting with me. This is a connection. Her eye contact to me is a connection. So I'm good to go. I can pretty well tell she wants me here, okay? If she didn't, I would stay in the space. But let's just pretend you didn't want me to come in today, okay? So knock, knock. Hi, it's Shirley. I'm here to take you down for lunch. Let's see what she wants here. Okay, she doesn't want me in here. So I'm just going to stay off here. I'm going to go off to the side. And I'm just going to talk to her. And when she's ready for me, and if she's not ready for me, then we can either go get someone else and try a different approach, or we don't have to go down for lunch right now. Because if I continue to walk into her space and make her go, and she's not sure what's going on, it's going to cause a lot of problems that didn't have to be. And they'll eat when they're ready to eat. But, and the one thing important is if they have that kind of confrontation with you, they remember it. They might not remember your name, but they're going to remember the confrontation that you had the next time you come into the room. So you want to make it a positive approach if you can. So, okay, I would like you to pair up. 1, 2. And you can work with me if you want, or switch off with someone. But I want you to just kind of try that approach. It takes a while to get used to it, but we'll just start. And maybe you can practice it when you go over to the Louisa house with someone. In fact, when you do go, if possible, it would be nice to each of you have one person. And just start practicing communication and skills. You can stand up. Okay. So one of you is going to be the person with dementia. Okay, ready? Okay, person with dementia, you are in control of what you want. Okay? Now the caregiver or care partner, we like to call them, because you are partnering with them. You're not trying to do anything for them. You're here to help them to do it with them, okay? So the person who is helping them wants you to just kind of act like you're coming into the room and just start working on some of what I said. I know you won't remember it all, so I'll be walking around just kind of looking and seeing how you're doing here. So remember, it's the, oh, I didn't. Anyway, remember it's the knock, and then when you enter the room, you want to say hi and put your hand right up next to their face so that they get good contact with your face when they're looking at your hand. Okay? Go ahead and try that. You want to make sure you tell them your name and maybe why you're here, maybe why you came into the room. Can you talk?
Hello, my name is over there. My name is Haley.
Yeah, you can switch off.
Okay.
Why don't you
You may
start?
start.
We can help them with what we did, and then she can move down here. I want you all to have a chance to do this. Okay, so once you get the eye contact to the hand, you want to offer the handshake.